The Daily Psalms, the 14th day of the month. Our first psalm of the day, the 14th psalm, in the Message translation. Bilious and bloated, they gas. God's gone. Their words are poison gas, fouling the air. They poison rivers and skies. Thistles. Their cash crop. God sticks his head out of the heaven. He looks around. He's looking for someone not stupid. One man. Even God expected just one God-ready woman. He comes up empty. A string of zeros. Useless, unshepherded sheep taking turns pretending to be the shepherd. The 99 follow their fellow. Don't they know anything? All these predators, don't they know they can't get away with this? Treating people like a fast food meal over which they're too busy to pray. And night is coming for them, and nightmares. For God takes the side of the victims. Do you think you can mess with the dreams of the poor? You can't. For God makes their dreams come true. Is there anyone around to save Israel? Yeah, God is around. God turns life around. Turned around, Jacob skips rope. Turned around, Israel sings laughter. The second psalm of the day, Psalm 44 in the Message translation. We've been hearing about this God all of our lives. Our fathers told us the stories their fathers told them. How single-handedly you weeded out the godless from the fields and planted us. How you sent those people packing that gave us a fresh start. We didn't fight for this land. We didn't work for it. It was a gift. You gave it, smiling as you gave it, delighting as you gave it. You're my king, oh God. Command victories for Jacob. With your help, we'll wipe out our enemies. In your name, we'll stomp them to dust. I don't trust in weapons. My sword won't save me, but it's you. You who saved us from the enemy. You made those who hate us lose face. All day we parade God's praises. We thank you by name over and over. But now you walk off and left us. You disgraced us and won't fight for us. You made us turn tail and run. Those who hated us, they cleaned us out. You delivered us as sheep to the butcher. You scattered us to the four winds. You sold your people at a discount and made nothing on the sale. You made people on this street, people we know, poke fun and call us names. You made us a joke among the godless, a cheap joke among the rabble. Every day I'm upset against this. My nose rubbed in my shame. Gossip and ridicule fill the air. People out to get me, they crowd the streets. All this came down on us, and we've done nothing to deserve it. We never betrayed our covenant. Our hearts were never false. Our feet never left your path. Do we deserve torture in a den of jackals or a lockup in a black hole? If we had forgotten to pray to our God or made fools of ourselves with store-bought gods, wouldn't God have figured this out? We can't hide things from him. Nah, you decided to make us martyrs. Lambs, assigned for sacrifice each day. Get up, God. Are you going to sleep all day? Wake up. Don't you care what happens to us? Why do you bury your face in the pillow? Why pretend things are just fine with us? Here we are, flat on our faces, in the dirt, held down with a boot on our necks. Get up. Come to our rescue. If you love us so much, help us. Psalm 74, our third psalm of the day, and the reading of the Psalms on day 14. You walked off and left us. You never looked back. God, how could you do it? We're your very own sheep. How can you stomp off in anger? Refresh your memory of us. You bought us a long time ago. Your most precious tribe. You paid a good price for us. Your very own Mount Zion. You actually lived here once. Come and visit the site of disaster. How they wrecked the sanctuary. While your people were at worship, your enemies barged in, brawling and scrawling graffiti. They set fire to the porch, axes swinging. They chopped the woodwork. They beat down the doors with sledgehammers. They split them into kindling. They burned your holy place to the ground, violated the place of worship. They said to themselves, oh, we'll wipe them out, man. We'll burn them down, all the places of worship. There's not a sign or symbol in God's sight, nor anyone to speak his name. No one who knows what's going on. How long, God, will barbarians blaspheme? Enemies curse. Get away with it. Why don't you do something? How long are you going to sit there with your hands folded in your lap? God is my king from the very start. He works salvation in the womb of the earth. With one blow, you split the sea in two. You made mincemeat of the dragon Tannin. You lopped off the heads of Leviathan and served them up in a stew for the animals with your finger. You opened up a spring and creeks and dried up the wild floodwaters. You own the day. You own the night. You put the stars and the sun in place. Laid out the four corners of the earth. Shaped the seasons of summer and winter. Mark and remember, God, all the enemy taunts, each idiotic desecration. Don't throw your lamb to the wolves. After all, we've been through it. Don't forget us. Remember your promises. The city is in darkness, the countryside violent. Don't leave the victims to rot in the street. Make them a choir that sings to your praises. On your feet, oh God. Stand up for yourself. You hear what they're saying about you. All the vile obscenities. Do not tune out their malicious filth. The brawling invective. It really never lets up. The fourth psalm of the day, Psalm 104, on the 14th day of the month of reading Psalms daily. The Message translation. God, my God, how great are you? Beautifully, gloriously robed, dressed up in sunshine. And all heaven stretched out for your tent. You built your palace on the ocean deeps. You made a chariot out of the clouds. Took off on the wind wings. You commandeered the winds as messengers. Appointed fire and flame as ambassadors. You set on earth a firm foundation so that nothing can shake it, ever. You blanketed earth with wide ocean, covered it with mountains, deep waters, and then roared, and the water ran away. Your thunder crash put it to flight. Your mountains pushed up, your valleys spread out in the places you assigned them. You set the boundaries between earth and sea. Never again will earth be flooded. You started the springs and the rivers, and you sent them flowing among the hills, and the wild animals now drink their fill. Wild donkeys quench their thirst. Along the riverbanks, the birds build nests, and the ravens make their voices heard. Yet, the water of the mountains from your heavenly reservoirs Earth is supplied with plenty of water. You make grass grow for the livestock. You hay for the animals to plow the ground. Yeah, God. He brings grain from the land. Wine to make people happy, their faces glowing with health. People well fed and hearty. God's trees, they're well watered. The cedars of Lebanon, planted by He. Birds build their nests in those trees. Look, the stork at home in the treetop. Mountain goats climb the cliffs. Badgers bury the rocks. The moon keeps track of seasons. The sun is in charge of each day. When it's dark and the night takes over, all the forest creatures come out. The young lions roar for their prey, clamoring to God for their supper. When the sun comes up, they vanish, lazily stretched out in their dens. Meanwhile, men and women go out and work, busy at their jobs, until evening. What a wildly wonderful world, God. You made it all with wisdom at your side, made earth overflow with your wonderful creations. Oh, look, the deep, wide sea brimming with fish past counting. Sardines and sharks and salmon. Ships plow those waters, and Leviathan, your pet dragon, romps in them. All the creatures look expectantly at you. To give them their meals on time, you come and they gather around. You open your hand and they eat from it. If you turned your back, they'd die in a minute. Take back your spirit and they die. Revert to the original mud. Send out of your spirit and they spring to life. The whole countryside in bloom, in blossom. The glory of God, let it last forever. Let God enjoy His creation. He takes one look at earth, triggers an earthquake, points a finger in the mountains, volcanoes erupt. Let me sing to God all my life long. Sing hymns to my God as long as I live. Let me, my song, please Him. I'm so pleased to be singing to God. But clear the ground of sinners. No more godless men and women. Oh, my soul, bless God. Psalm 134, our fifth and last psalm of the day, and the reading of Psalms every day on the 14th day of the month in the Message translation. Come, bless God, all you servants of God, you priests of God, posted to the night watch in God's shrine. Let your praising hands to the holy place and bless God. In turn, may God of Zion bless you, God who made heaven and earth.